Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. It's the Missouri Tigers and the BYU Cougars. Free-State State caller Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
One of the most beautiful backdrops in all of college sports. LaBelle Edwards Stadium with the mountains shining behind it. Many say it is one of the most beautiful fields you'll ever play on. 63,000 strong, the Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Takes a handoff. It's Martin. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He'll run it again. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Opening drive of the game, and they're facing 3rd and 1. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Punts it out of the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first 3rd down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
Yeah, it's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a first down. Now maybe open it up even more.
They go to the wide receiver screen. Oh, he's got some space. The 20, the 10, all the way. Touchdown, BYU.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown in the opening drive of the game.
And they did tack on the extra point. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try the right side with Hardy.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throwing Simmons. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. It's complete on the right side. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that run.
Finding some room. And he's knocked down, but not before he picks up enough for the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Right back to Hardy on first down. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Throws for the tight end. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
The run inside. It's Martin. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the right. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Roberts. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll go to the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Here's Simmons to throw. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Makes the grab. It's Hardy. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking for room to the right, it's Hardy. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Simmons from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to run it. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's in open space downfield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Simmons. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
3rd down coming up. and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Simmons trying not to drown in the noise. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Throwing Simmons. Fires deep toward the end zone. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I'll tell you what, to get home to the quarterback and force pressure while just rushing 3 allows your back end to cover so much space. Now you got 8 guys in coverage. It makes you really dynamic in the back end of your defense.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Running inside. It's Martin. He'll be knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. Not sure that's going to matter except to his statistics as we are seconds away from halftime. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, give to Hardy. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Zings it complete to the right. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Simmons to throw for it on 4th. Using the quick game. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Right back to Hardy. Knocked down for the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It'll be 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. He's got the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it, but if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hardy. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Austin Simmons and play fake. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too. Because of the field position with the offense backed up, they know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't having it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Hauls it in, looking for space. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
One more time, it's Hardy. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and BYU is on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, I don't always give credit to quarterbacks, but what an unbelievable job, man. Like, not great protection. He sees the blitz, understands he's about to get hit, but still delivers the strike on third down and moves the chains. Unbelievable job by the QB.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. So now it's second and long. Here's Simmons to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. In the red area, it's Hardy. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Missouri!
And honestly, David, the defense does not look locked in these last two plays at all. They had the pass interference. There was guys complaining on the field. They looked a bit discombobulated, late getting lined up. The very next play, though, the offense is able to take advantage of it, running it in for a score.
Man, you got to get physical down there, man. If you get inside the 5-yard line, you know what's coming a lot of the times, man, and you got to meet that physical challenge. You can't pout. You can't look to the sidelines. You can't say, why did you throw the flag? You got to get ready to play.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat the clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
Guys, I can't believe this. They must not trust their defense at all. They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to go for it here. You want to talk about a high-risk decision. That one comes out hot down the right side. Makes a grab for a big play. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive, QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Martin. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. It's Bachmeier. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll go to the sneak, and he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Great job by the defense there on 4th down. I'll say this, QB sneaks are not a guaranteed play that you're going to get on offense. Everybody thinks it is. You dial it up, it's an automatic first. Not the case. That time, the defensive line was lower. They got more push. And there was just nowhere for the quarterback to go. Great job by the big.
They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Simmons. Bringing the heat. And they got it. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on 3rd down. Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Working that left side now. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. All tied up, under a minute to play. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Quick completion on the out. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Objective 1, get the 1st down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right on target this time. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Martin. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They'll play it safe and try for 3. No need to look right or left. Just kick it right down the middle for the game. It's good! And they've regained the lead. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played late.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clubs, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. A live look at Hard Rock Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. He said this is a crucial game on the road against a quality opponent. It means so much. Not only the college football playoff rankings, strength of schedule, and everything that goes into a matchup like this. This is the biggest challenge so far in their season. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. lineman now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Mensah to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him.
Got it down the field. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. Mensah. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on 4th down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
The option, the keeper. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Ducks moving quickly to the line.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll go play action with Moore. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ducks!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end?
neutral site showdown where neither team has the home field edge. It's the Ole Miss Rebels against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason, and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. It's Sayan. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Took contact on the throw. He makes the grab. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up for the first down at the 41.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
2nd and 10 here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And he drops back in the gun. With the catch, it's Smith. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here. Chris, that is amazing coordination and concentration from the wide receiver. One-hand catch, beautiful job. I will tell you, though, as a quarterback, I always think to myself, like, he's making that catch because my throw probably wasn't that accurate. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. He makes the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone. They Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He stopped short, and that first down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's 4th and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow this offense to take that risky of a play call and convert.
So it's 2nd down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. The Rebels offense is on the move now.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust.
Sees an opening. Breaks it. Here he goes. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Gets in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. To throw, it's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on it.
And it's caught for a huge pickup. They're down inside the 30 now. Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, he's got it. One-handed grab.
This battle on the outside is fun to watch. Chris, they're doing a good job on both sides. This is good execution by the quarterback and wide receiver. They complete the slant. But how about the defensive back? He's right in his hip pocket. So right when that...
It's caught. He's breaking free. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. To throw, it's Sayin. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So play number 7 on this drive is a third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it right near the end zone. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, that's the risk you run when you complete the ball short of the line to gain on fourth down. And I got to say, credit to that defense. Watch these guys fly to the ball and make the tackle in the open field. That is a heck of a job. Great effort, and they're off the field. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Lacey. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the Rebels churn out another first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few first downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
Grab down the middle. It's pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And the pass is incomplete. They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that fourth down play.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
They've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's in! Touchdown, Rebels! To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the third quarter, Joel, what an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the third quarter with another drive?
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Fires quickly to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He could go. Inside the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen. But what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those. It reminds me a lot of Jadarian Price from Notre Dame. Remember, he had multiple 100-yard kickoff returns for the Irish? Well, here, chalk this one up. Look at the speed on the outside.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This time, a completion. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. And the quarterback features the wide receiver has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Wants to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Stand out of the air with one hand. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. And that's a 3rd straight misfire.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Touchdown, Buckeyes. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Handoff heading left. Open field ahead. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand. He's got a crease. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback.
Breaks, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rebels. No chance to catch him there.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a...
Breaks it, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, this is a quarterback's best friend. It's an athletic, big play wide receiver that all you need to do is get him the ball and get him the ball quickly. Just a slant, thrown perfectly on time and on target, and then he's off to the races. Beautiful throw. Great run by this wide receiver for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Heading left after the handoff. Powers through. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The game makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Pass. He bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. No huddle here for the offense.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on.
Got an opening here. He's in the... here he goes. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy that was going to have to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Saying. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush on 3rd down.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Now the try here for the extra point.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a one-handed catch. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Trying to find room. It's Lacey. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes a quick grab. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 20. The 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And it's Ole Miss in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He fires downfield. And it's broken up there. Great play, a fourth down stop. So, defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect, it's incomplete and going the other direction.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Caught near the goal line. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Lining up to try the extra point.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexander. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. leaning on the run game here late.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to take off. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Lacey. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And the Rebels will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. The decision to make here. What are they going to do on this second down? So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Sticking with the running game. He's got space. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down and long. This defense crowding the line here. Got to get that football back. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. First down and more. He's still running. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Rebels. The Rebels back on top.
If they're not going to stop this guy, just continue to give him the rock. And again, his vision, his burst, his nose for the goal line. He is such a good player. 5 touchdowns in one game. That is wild.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking for a man. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's another deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it third and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, out of bounds. Ouch, a chance for a much-needed big play there. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Patton and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.